everybody? Playing some Blood Bowl 2 today. This time will be my Lizardmen team up against, I believe it was a Chaos team. We'll see in a moment. We're doing a live game this time around. I know I did a couple of replays previously, but let's see how this goes. If it is a Chaos team, then that's handy since none of us has any abilities to start with, which I am fine with. And then it'll come down to who the dice hate less. And who has more rerolls. I believe with this team I have 3, if I remember correctly. Yep, it is a Chaos team. And they started with the Minotaur, which is good for me. Ah, Danky Balls. A prestigious team. And we get scaling difficulty. They're my Lizardmen team, where all the Sauruses are some of the most difficult boss fights imaginable, and the Skinks are the easiest. Okay, in this scenario, I'm going to go ahead and receive the ball since I'm not against elves. Let's see, how did he build his team? He's got 2 rerolls, 3 Chaos Warriors, and a Minotaur. I don't know if I agree with the 2 rerolls thing, but I've always never been a fan of having a Minotaur on a starting Chaos team. They're just too goddamn unreliable. As you can see, I do not have a Kroxigor on my team, although Kroxigors are considerably better than them. But to begin with, you really do want to start with all of your Sauruses and a decent amount of rerolls with lizards. So that is my reasoning there. Anyway, I outstrength him pretty decently since he only has the 3 Chaos Warriors. So as long as I basically leave the Minotaur up to his own devices, I should be fairly set. Goal number 1 is going to be protecting my Skinks at all times, since they are stunty little bastards. For the most part, my team is considerably faster than his as well. Okay, let's see. I'm going to focus over on one side over another. Definitely not going to have a Skink on the line. Thank you very much, game. Let's not have him right by the sideline. I want to set my Skinks up so that I can get the ball pretty much wherever it goes, but not have them in too much danger if possible. And yeah, I'd like to have my lizards in a spot where they can cage up sufficiently. I think that's half right. Oh, oops. Forgot you can only have 2 people in the off zones. But he's right. Lizards are faster than Chaos, but Chaos certainly has the slowest team around. Oh, SARS ball time. That sort of thing is basically the best thing you can hope for as lizards. Getting an early touchdowns in your Sauruses is pretty much your reason for existing as a lizard team. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a little bit of punching. primarily we're focusing on caging up to begin with more than that. I don't like making part of my cage a skink, but what are you gonna do? Given that I now am playing Saurus Ball, my skinks are just sorta gonna be hanging around waiting for good opportunities to mark someone. For now, though, we're just keeping them around as roadblocks so we can't easily get into areas. Yeah, I want to do this. Don't like doing one-die blocks with that block, but I'll take it. Yep, that's pretty much all I wanted to accomplish this turn. Okay, well, he's in a good position to slow me down pretty much completely here. It's going to end up being a punching fest, but it was Lizards versus Chaos. It was always going to go that way. I just have the potential option of handing off to a skink and dashing for touchdown if all else fails. But that will be my absolute last resort in this case, since Saurus touchdowns are more important than expedient scoring. My main game plan here is to hope he runs out of rerolls before I do. Interesting, he's not punching with his... what is his naming scheme anyway? No, just default names, of course. No, he's not punching with his Minotaur. Interesting, because his Minotaur is probably just going to stand there and do nothing now. I would have tried to go for the block with the Minotaur and then blitz with someone else. But yeah, he's primarily just looking to punch my lizards while trying not to stand as many people as possible next to him, so I have to blitz. But I'm in no hurry. So I'm just gonna march up a space or two at a time and see how this goes. Will the Minotaur move? Nope. Oh, he re-rolled it? Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Okay. How do I want to do this? First, let's just stand him up. I'm probably not going to be moving my cage at all this turn, but we'll just have to see how this goes. Luckily, I can get a 2-die on that Minotaur. That's what I have skinks here for. We're just gonna shove people. No, we're staying here. If he punches a skink, well, so be it. I don't have a lot of excellent options right now, but... for now, we're staying put until I can break out somehow. I'd really like to get my skink out of the danger zone here, but too many good options for that besides a 1 die. I'll take it. Not worth re-rolling that. Not this early in the half. He still doesn't have any really good options for getting next to my ball carrier just yet. The one major problem with having your ball carrier as a Saurus being that is one of your strength 4 guys who's essentially not contributing much to the push besides existing. But he is down to 1 reroll. And he's already shown that he is perfectly willing to waste them on his Minotaur. Which I think is going to come back to bite him in the ass. Well, see ya, Bob the Goldfish. It's nice knowing you. Will he live? Oh, he's fine. Armor, AV value 7, just like steel. He's yet to use his Blitz yet, and with Beastmen, here it comes. Dodge does a thing. Unfortunately, he is kind of setting me up for chain pushing if he can manage it. We'll see if that's what his actual tactic is, because as it is, I'm also set up for chain pushing. Which might be my ticket out of here. He's certainly committing a lot of people to being on my sides there, which means he doesn't have that many safeties. He really doesn't need to leave. Nope, okay, he doesn't want any safeties at all. If I can break out of here, I am stone free. And as lizards, I am very well equipped for getting out of here. Is he really going to foul with the Chaos Warrior? Is he going to reroll? Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's see here. I'm not going to be doing any blitzing with him, so I'll stand him up. He has moved people away, though, so I can't chain push as well as I would like to. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go out this way. Okay, good start. I'm staying here so I can provide some more tactical points. Yeah, basically what I'm doing here is I'm getting my skink. Well, that's kind of dangerous. I'm going to hold off on doing that for a moment. I'm going to punch some other beast dudes first. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I can get a 2-die in this guy. And I'm gonna follow that up. Oh, awesome. Sorry, star player points. And I doubt he has... Yep, missed next game, which is fine. Okay, if I can punch this guy successfully out of the way... I have a pretty good chance of getting out of here. Oh, shit! I was not paying attention. Nope. Okay, kids, always keep an eye on your tackle zones. That was stupid. Unfortunately, I just was not paying attention to that Chaos Warrior. This is really bad, because Saurus Bowl is looking really good. Oh well, this position isn't the worst. I can still pick up with a skink and get out of there. And that's always good. And he blew his reroll. So he's out of rerolls, both of which have been in the Minotaur. Again, don't start with Minotaurs. And if you do, don't blow your rerolls when they're wild animal rolls. It is not that vital to punch my skink. There are other perfectly good skinks that you can punch. He doesn't have that many options of easily getting to the ball right now, though, at least. He can punch a skink or two. But my Saurus has everyone pretty well... Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess one of the main tactics against lizards is to try to hurt the skinks, and that was accomplished there, so I'll give him that. Okay, now time to clear out the ball. And ball successfully cleared out. Vanity blocks before picking up the ball because, frankly, they're safer. Plus stuns are always nice, if not completely necessary. Okay. Saurus Ball was a nice experiment, but off we go. Ooh. Well, stun and beast, man. I'm fine with that. Making sure that any attempts for him to get away are as difficult as possible. Getting away from the Minotaur. Also trying to get everyone away from the Minotaur. And since he can't dodge, shoving is perfectly acceptable for getting away from him. Well, he's safe from the Minotaur at least. That's all that really matters. So, will he blitz with the Minotaur? Or will he try to get to the ball carrier by attempting a dodge blitz up here? Personally, I'd go for the dodge blitz, but... okay. It's not going to help you get to the ball carrier, but I guess shoving around lizards is also fun. Oh, goes for the both down again. I see he's playing, doesn't care about the game chaos. Which is, in my opinion, kind of a dumb way to play the game, but then again, I'm looking to actually win, so what do I know? Some people just play the game to kill their opponent's teams and not much else. I've never understood that philosophy personally, but to each their own. Anyway, running my skinks away for protection. And you best believe, if I can, I'm going to stall this half out a bit. Divider kind of sucks, and it randomly cut out for a moment. Internet connection came right back, of course, but it did stop the stream, so I guess I'll have to splice these together. Anywho, it's going to be a minute while the game recognizes the fact that I'm connected back up to the internet again. So if you'll bear with me for a moment. I've kind of already gone over this point in one of my other videos, but yeah, this sort of chaos start I've never really been able to recommend. You really need as many rerolls as you can with chaos to begin with due to the lack of skills. And the Minotaur always does exactly what he's doing in this game. Just eats up rerolls endlessly. Okay, we're back. Back and punching chaos. I mean, I don't really hold that much hope in hurting them much, but never know until you try. That wasn't a very good animation, actually. That lizard fist was around 5 miles away from that beast man. At this point, just covering my bulk barrier and setting myself up for punching people. And of course protecting my remaining 4 skinks. This would be the sort of position where fouling might be a good idea, but there's no one really on a Lizard Man team at this point that I feel comfortable fouling with, because I'm definitely not going to do it with Thesaurus. And right now the skinks are still too important, and I don't have enough extras in order to justify it. Hey, the Minotaur got up. Good job, Minotaur. Yeah, unless he pressures the ball, though, I am staying where I am. Well, that's what you get for using up all your rerolls, I say. And he concedes, because of course he does. Okay, seriously, people, if you're gonna play the game, play the goddamn game. Things can change. It was halfway through the first half. I don't understand why people just concede whenever it looks like the other team might score once, but whatever. I'll accept it. And hey, both the MVPs were on Sauruses. I will take that. Let's see. All 3 of the 6 Sauruses then have some star player points off that. Not bad. It's always better to get them on them than the skinks. The skinks will get them eventually. But, oh well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team real quick, since that was really freaking quick. Oh, this is something new for, I don't know if Blood Bowl 1 did this, but I'll go beyond 150,000. So currently we get an extra 10 team value, I believe, because of that. Let's see. Team roster. No one's leveled up just yet. We have 160,000 though, so apothecary. Like, other things are nice and all, but apothecaries. I'm also only one away, just a little bit more from a reroll. How much do Croxagores cost again? 140. Oh, apparently if I selected in the previous game, if you selected that, you could always, as long as you didn't leave the screen, go back on it and get the refund, but apparently not anymore. So, sticking with the apothecary, that's fine. After the next game, we'll either be able to get a Croxagore or another reroll. Probably gonna go with the Croxagore, because Croxagores are awesome. Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream for a moment so I can get these videos taken care of. Anyway, that wasn't a very long one, but thanks for watching, and have a great day.